but I actually grew up studying in Ateneo. Anyone from UP or Ateneo, can you clap your hands if you're from either of those schools? From where? Miriam! The people that always ship us with. Give yourselves a round of applause, ladies and ladies. Give yourselves a round of applause. But yeah, I study now in UP, but I grew up in Ateneo, which means that when I made the switch, there were some things that I just didn't understand at first. Like for example, in UP, they speak Filipino and I can't. It's just way over my head. I can't do it. And the second thing they have in UP that I never understood is they have these round metal things called coins. Yeah. We never used coins in Ateneo. In Ateneo, money started at 100 pesos and then it moved forward. I didn't know there was anything behind that. Well, actually, sometimes we did use coins. What we did was that we threw it at the poor people until they went away. We shot a pistol. Ah, the power of Maria compels you! And we just ran away. It's like an exorcism. But another thing that doesn't really translate to me is the rallying. In UP, there's a lot of rallying. They always rally. They rally about everything. Like any little problem they have, they're gonna rally about it. Like a guy could just be walking down the street. Ang inang init. Di ba karoon ng sistema? Like anything, absolutely anything. And they're really good at it too. But like, we never had that in Ateneo. The closest thing we had to rallying in Ateneo was Twitter. Because like, we also expressed our rage, but it always came out in 140 characters or less. Like, I'll give you an example. In UP, they like to rally to keep the fare of jeepneys down, you know? That's fair. They want to make transportation accessible for all people. In Ateneo, we had the same problems. But instead of a rally with the screaming and everything, this is what you see at Ateneo do. He pull out his phone, start text. First tweet. Dude, this is fucking bullshit. Second tweet. So I was on the jeepney today, and apparently you can't pay a jeepney driver with 1,000 peso bills. Hashtag injustice. Hashtag di makatulong ang sistema. Third tweet. So I just bought the jeepney. Hashtag injustice resolved! We have money in Ateneo, that's what the joke is. But yeah, in UP, I'm in college right now, and I'm a BA creative writing major, okay? BA creative writing major. That means I've heard it all from my parents. You know, the people who are, the naysayers who are always just like, Joseph, what are you gonna feed your kids? Sonnets. That's not fair, guys. No one in any other course has ever heard that in their life. Like, I'm pretty sure no one has ever said, hey, engineering student, what are you gonna feed your kids? Concrete. No one does that. No one goes up to like a law student, right? Hey, lawyer, what are you gonna feed your kids? Lies. No one does that. It's not fair, guys. I'm gonna raise my kids right. These are the things I'm gonna tell them, okay? But yeah, as a creative writing student, I have to think ahead, think forward. Like, a lot of you are bloggers, right? And all the bloggers in the room, clap their hands for me, please. Clap your hands. Thank you for coming tonight. Thank you so much. So it's really cool that you guys are really savvy with technology, you know? I'm glad that you're able to use the internet and technology to forward your cause, because some people, they're just not able to do that. Like, take my mom, for example. My mom is incapable of properly using anything invented after the year 1998. Like, she's just not capable. My mom is so bad at technology, she thinks that Red Tube is some kind of clothing that you can buy at Uniqlo. My mom is so bad at technology, alright? My mom is so bad at technology. When we gave her an iPad for Christmas, we told her it's called a tablet. And she's like, wala namang nakasulat na commandments dito eh. Like, one time me, Joseph, so if men send emails, does that mean women send females? And it's true, you know, it's true. Like, she's really bad at the girl, but I love her anyway. I love her. She takes care of me, and she taught me a lot. Like, she taught me how to get around Manila, right? Because being a creative writing student, I don't have a lot of money, so you have to learn how to commute. If anyone here commuted to get here, can you clap your hands for me? Just want to see who. Alright. Some people sharing the pain, okay. Because, for example, if you take a cab, cabs are kind of hard. Cabs are hard because there's always like the setup. If it's not the broken door with the fork shoved in to make the handle, then it's the breakfast smell. Sometimes you'll just be in a cab and you go, "Ang lamisa dito." And the other thing on a cab these days is that they all have the cell phone on the dashboard, right? When someone's trying to book them through an app. And then the alarm goes off when someone's trying to book them. And I swear to God, one of the apps, this is the alarm they have. Every time someone tries to book them, their phone goes, "Taxi! Taxi!" Why? I was wondering why. Why is this the sound that they have? So I looked it up, right? I asked some questions, and it turns out that it's like that because it's a cruel device input by their bosses to make sure that they never lose focus, ever. So for example, this is how it works. I'll show you. For example, a driver is in EDSA. He's stuck in traffic, he's been sitting there for 2 hours, he's going, "Ay, nako. Sana di na lang ako naging taxi driver." Taxi! Sana nakinig ako kay Tokbong. Nag-study na lang ako ng medicine. Taxi! Bakit ba ang kinuha kong kurso BA Creative Writing? Taxi! Ah! Nandito pala ako sa EDSA! I don't know if you guys know this, but EDSA kills all dreams. If you've ever had ambitions in life and then you drove through EDSA, you're just one of us now. I used to want to be an architect. Went through EDSA. Now I'm doing stand-up comedy. That's the leap, guys. But it's okay, because taxi drivers, they get their revenge. They get their revenge from how frustrated they are. They take it out on innocent commuters like us. They do. They take it out on us, and this is how they do it. They use their weapon called the face. Now, if you've ever tried to get a cab in Metro Manila, you've seen the face. It looks a little like this. It's a perfect mix of laziness, disgust, and constipation, all coming together into one expression. And there's always an excuse attached to it. There's always a reason. For example, "Ay, ang layo po kasi." They drive away. Or, "Ay, traffic po kasi," and then they drive away. Let me tell you the most creative one I ever heard, okay? This is the most creative one I ever heard. I was in Robinson's Galleria, and it was midnight. So that meant there was no traffic. And I said to this guy, "Kuya, Kapitolyo." Kapitolyo was 5 minutes away. 5 minutes. And this guy says to me, "Kakagaling ko lang dun eh." Sorry, kuya? Like, how are you supposed to react to that? Like, can you imagine if any other person in any other profession did that? Like, can you imagine if he was a doctor, for example? Like, what would he say to his patients? He's sitting there in his office, someone walks in, "Doc, you have to give me chemotherapy. Please, I have cancer. It's really important. I'm sick. Please, just give me the chemo." Huling pasyente ko, may cancer din eh. And just drive away. And the only time you ever see him again is when his phone goes, "Doctor! Doctor!" So, that's really what they do.